Hi guys, quite a serious live stream today concerning Elvis Presley's death and Vernon Presley. Vernon Presley may allegedly have thought that his son had been, I need to be careful the word I use, he suspected there was foul play on how Elvis died, his son. He was very worried. To the day he died, he always was concerned about how Elvis lost his life, what caused the death of his son, what happened, what truly happened. He always was trying to find out what may have gone on. We're going to do a live today. We're going to discuss it. I'm going to remain impartial. I'm going to let the Elvis fans lead the conversation. And I've gone on to ChatGPT. We're going to hear what ChatGPT has to say about this topic. I'm going to post this video and then we're going to go live and discuss things. We have some YouTube comments to go through. We have some Facebook comments to go through. We have a few pages of books we're going to read out concerning how Vernon Presley felt as well about the death of his beloved son. Thanks, guys. See you live on Defending Elvis, the YouTube channel.
Yes, some people over the years have believed Elvis Presley was killed rather than dying of natural causes. Officially, Elvis died on August 16, 1977 at Graceland, with the cause attributed to heart failure, worsened by long-term prescription drug abuse. But almost immediately, conspiracy theories began circulating. A few examples. Murder theories. Some fans speculated he had been poisoned or intentionally overdosed, either by people in his inner circle or outsiders with financial motives. The Memphis Mafia suspicions. Members of Elvis's close entourage sometimes disagreed over what really happened. While most accepted the official account, a few hinted that his death was too sudden and that he may have been helped along. Family doubts. Vernon Presley, Elvis's father, expressed deep mistrust of some people around Elvis in his final years. Though he did not publicly say Elvis was murdered, he did suspect some in Elvis's circle of using or betraying him. Fan theories. Books and tabloid stories in the late 1970s and 1980s spread claims of foul play, often tied to disputes over Elvis's estate, record deals, or even mafia connections. But no credible evidence has ever surfaced to prove Elvis was murdered. Official investigations and the autopsy concluded it was a natural death, with drugs as a major contributing factor. Do you want me to go into what Vernon Presley himself thought about Elvis's death specifically? Vernon Presley was deeply shaken by Elvis's death and suspicious of some of the people around his son in those last years. From what's documented, distrust of the inner circle. Vernon believed some of Elvis's so-called friends, members of the Memphis Mafia, had exploited him and helped feed his dangerous prescription drug habits. He felt they hadn't protected Elvis and in some cases had even encouraged his decline. Did Vernon think Elvis was murdered? There's no evidence Vernon ever outright said Elvis was murdered. However, he did voice suspicions that negligence or betrayal contributed to his son's death. He reportedly told people he thought Elvis had been surrounded by people who didn't really care about him, and hinted that some of them may have hastened his end by keeping him supplied with pills. After Elvis's death, Vernon actually dismissed some of the entourage and took steps to tighten control over the estate, showing just how little trust he had left in those who'd been close to Elvis. So, while Vernon didn't publicly promote the idea that Elvis was killed, he did suspect that others' actions, or inactions, contributed to Elvis's death, and he carried a lot of anger and blame towards certain individuals.